Yo, what is up, everybody? Good day, good morning, and good afternoon. Welcome back to the stream. Thanks for being here. First, I want to annoy DK. Yo, I hope he saw that. Hey, Roars, welcome back. Hey, Dayset, nice to see ya. Thanks for joining today. I hope he saw that. I'm gonna open up a little sketch. Trying to think anything else that we need for today. Hello, I don't have friends who know what I'm listening, at least. Okay. What? I'm kind of confused by that comment. Like, your friends don't know that you're watching a programming stream? Is that what's going on here? I'm gonna do a quick update of VS Code, because I see it down there and I want to update it. There we go. No friends. Yeah, there you go. You'll use Grüvee and you'll make much more friends. No friends above me. Makes me sad, man. Where are your friends here? Don't worry. Got you. Welcome in. Welcome in. So today we're on day 33 of Grüvee, the social playlist mobile app. And we are, man, 70% done. We're almost done with finishing up this section in regards to adding some stuff. Yesterday we were working on making the add playlist modal more generic, so we can actually reuse that in our add playlist and our add song, like add to song list views. But we're running into an error, and I was thinking about it last night, and I think I know what might be the problem, and it's actually pretty simple if it is what I think it is. So we'll take a look, and we'll see what's up. Doubt 8-bit music? Oof, dude. I mean, there definitely are people out there who like 8-bit music, but it's gonna be a rough time. Totally just kidding. Oh my god.
We made a Twitch baby. Him calling it bug and ignoring it.
I'm calling it bug and ignoring it. Oh man, I love it. I love it. Thank you so much, Roars. You're freaking awesome. Holy crap. 9 months. Animal. You're an animal. We finally did make it. Wow. I like bug. I like bug a lot. Oh, you know what's really funny? Here you go. Hold on, let me get the full screen up. There's bug. I found the Twitch child bug. Yeah. Not ignored though. Always here with me. Always here. Ladybug. There you go. Ladybug it is. That was the plan all along. I wanted full custody. For real, Wars. Thank you. Thanks for the support. And thanks for being an awesome mod to the channel. I know you don't have to do much because I'm just so good at programming, but you know, like, it's always nice to have you. Yeah, I was about to spill it everywhere. Oh shit. Hell yeah. Wow, 9 months? Holy crap. I literally I'm amazed. Time flies. It's so crazy. I remember the first day you came on the stream. It was a good day. All right. So Yeah, let's take a look. Let's get this thing started. I think I maybe might know what the issue is. Do you? I don't remember like the exact day or like the exact stream, but I can't believe that that the first time you came on, or like the first time you subbed was like 9 months ago. That means you were probably on the stream at least for a month or two before that. Maybe even more. Just crazy to think about, you know? Okay. I think I know what the issue was here. I remember when I was doing show overlay stuff with the navigation, we needed the current ID. Yeah, we needed the current navigation ID or something like that. And then the name is where it was going to, I think. I'm going to confirm that with the add playlist view here. Was it that? Where are we? So we had dismiss overlay. Create playlist overlay. Where the heck did I put this thing? Add item button. Oh wait, was this? I think that was it. Oops. Okay. So this was add playlist modal nav ID, add playlist modal nav name, input modal nav ID. Oh, so maybe not then. Oh man, I really thought that was it. I thought you had to have your parent ID. And then that. I guess we can just go to the docs too, right? Hold up there. Show overlay. Oh yeah, we don't even need ID. I just put that in there to be verbose. Oh no, I put that in there so we could dismiss. That's what it was. Okay. God damn it. So what are we going to do then? Boop, boop, boo. I guess let's maybe just try to build it one more time. All right, so we know we're navigating. We hit that already. And then component navigation input modal nav ID overlay intercept touch outside false blah pass props title add song. That's cool. We know that goes through. We know that sets. We saw that here. Do I need? I'm gonna put fragment in here. It's defined but never used. But isn't this considered a fragment? Maybe not. Okay. I guess let's just build it. I don't know. Let's just build and see. Maybe it was just restarted the computer or something. You're having some weird issues with the inspector as well, right? npm run iOS start, right? We're gonna run it. YouTube Kafasi, what's up? Hello there. Oh, I totally forgot to post on Discord. There we go. There we go. Okie dokie. All right, let's see if we can get this thing going now. So if I go here, if I press that, technically this should, oh no, since I'm not passing anything in there, it should only be here. So the add song is up there. You can see it in the corner. If I go to inspect, I still get this thing though. It's so weird. Expected to find at least one React render. Because like I wonder if there's anything wrong actually. Right? Like what if this is just, I'm not sure. Okay, I guess maybe to kind of narrow out the problem, what if we took out the button, the add button in general, right? So if I just went like that, and then I go over there, and I try to do inspect anyways. Okay, so at least we know it has to do with that modal, right? that at least we know that. So that's good. Now we'll just start adding stuff back in slowly, right? Hey, 11th Heaven, what is up? Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Pixelogic team. Glad to have you here, friend. Okay, so the other thing we changed is navigate to add song modal action, right? So that's what we added here. So now we've added this back. Let's go to the add item button here. And that's good. We now pass in modal navigate action. Oh, wait a minute. Is it because I pass this in here, but I need to do an anonymous function? Is it one of those things? I feel like it could be. Right? Like something like that. I like maybe think so. Let's try it out. No. Okay, so it doesn't have to do with how we're presenting it. It has to do with the content of it, I think. No problem. Now going through the live coders team, dropping follows on the company Twitch accounts. Oh, Lucky7. Hey, what's up? Awesome. Thank you so much for that, dude. Hell yeah, dude. Thanks for stopping by, man, and dropping the follow. How's your day going? They might hack stuff. What's up, DK? Welcome back. What a nerd you are, huh? What a nerd this guy is. Okay, so then if that's going there, navigate to add song modal action. Doing that, the on press action is fine, right? Like there's no issues there. I don't believe so, at least. Let's try taking out this input component. I'm just gonna kind of like go up the line because I think it has to do with how we're rendering something to our view right now. No. Okay. And then also, what if we take out the backdrop? Actually, and these things. Heading towards 2 p.m. And I'm in CRM mapping hell today, but that's a day job. Oh my gosh, I got some CRM stuff at work as well, and try to stay out of there as much as I can, man. Totally get it. So we'll just keep it like that. That's fine, whatever. All right, let's see now if we can pop this thing. So add song still comes up there. We don't have the backdrop on it now. But it's still doing that. What the heck? What if we just return a view that has a text view inside of it? This is like the most simplest thing we can do, right? Hello, Grüvee. Oh. I don't understand comments in this thing. Where's Roars and Enoch with their beautiful faces? Roars is here. Enoch hasn't showed his beautiful face. Caparino, hey man. It's going well, dude. Just trying to figure out this one weird kind of, I don't know if it's a bug or what, like on touch view tag. This is so weird. Inspector overlay, like I think like we literally have put the simplest view in here, right? A view with a text label inside of it, but I think it has to do with how we're setting an overlay. It has to be. Because how else? Why? Why else would this be happening? Modal navigation action, yeah. I reported a bug Discord the other day and they responded they couldn't fix it because it was a bug in Electron. Oh, that's actually a very common thing. Yeah. I've heard a couple bad things about that with Electron actually. But if I don't pass this in, right? And then we just use this here, what's going to happen? So it works. So it has to be how it's configured. It has to be. Yo, Roars is right. Roars is right. Okay, so we know that this is working. So what is this doing that I am not doing? This is show overlay, add playlist modal nav ID. And then in our song list view, we have show overlay, navigation, input modal nav ID. Let's maybe check out our nav constants. Is it potentially our song list? Our song list ID. So input modal nav ID, navigation.groovy, input modal there. And then we did register, right? So let's go back to our index where we register component, input modal nav name. And then it's our input modal, which makes sense. And then we have the song list nav name as well. Electron is okay. I just find that there's so many apps that use it, and when they use 200 plus megabytes, almost the standard to run. It's a lot of memory just to use. Yeah, well, it's because of Chromium, you know. But yeah, I think a lot of people are starting to actually move away from Electron and get more into React Native, which is actually pretty cool to see. Okay, maybe let's go to playlist nav name. Let's search for this real quick. Social button, playlist nav name. So navigation push. So we push to the stack a playlist nav name, right? And then at that point, when we go to our playlist view, where are you, playlist? Playlist, it's not here. Oh, our playlist view, but then it would be a card item, right? It would end up being not one of these, but it would be playlist item, I believe. Show song list action, right? So then where is this passed in from? Here on our navigation stack, we say push navigation constants playlist nav ID. So now I'm wondering if this is actually wrong and this should be our stack ID, and maybe that's what's getting jacked up here. So we should do stack ID. Let's see if this makes any difference. We go here, push that, that goes, add that here. We still have that, that's fine. And then can I go back still? I can, yes. Oof, okay. We had something mess up with our stack, I think, to begin with. I'm a .NET dev at heart, so many look at doing the .NET Core 3 stuff and see how forms work across platform. Yeah, no, that makes sense. That makes sense. It's I think the whole trend is that, you know, Electron is TypeScript / JavaScript deal, so okay, so if we do this, now let's try navigate to add song, modal action. Let's do that. Add item button. Curious if this makes any sort of difference. Why is this like this? This is kind of weird. No, what the heck, man? I don't know why I can't inspect anything when this modal is up. Show overlay? I don't know. Wow, really nice. Hey, welcome back. Nice to see you. Project's going well. We've hit kind of a bump right now. I don't understand why. I can't inspect anything when I have a certain view up. So I'm trying to debug that and understand what the heck's going on. There's only when this modal's up, and I'm like very confused by it. Thought maybe it was the way that we registered it. It wasn't registered properly, but it looks like it's registered properly. Yeah. Like, what if we just had a view? I don't think it's gonna make a difference, but yeah. Yeah, that is true about .NET. That is very true. Oh man, this is weird. Okay, what else? What else? What other debugging steps can we take here? I feel like it's something really obvious, and I don't see it. I don't see what it is. Const input modal. Right, like our component's made, no problem. Because it's showing up. I want to look for different examples of the show overlay stuff, because I don't know. It's got to be something here. This inference largely to when you use one over the other. It seems like they can be used for many similar purposes. Modals are essentially screens that are pushed onto the stack of a single parent screen, right? While overlays can be render partial screen components over a transparent background. Something like a message, pop-up, custom alert would be an example of an overlay. And a modal would be a sub-activity screen that extends functionality of the parent screen. When it wouldn't make sense to add it directly to the parent screen. Okay, sure, but that makes sense, and that's what we're doing, right? Okay, well, I mean, I guess that's good knowledge. But it doesn't really help with what we're trying to do here. Okay, also want to try something else. That's kind of out there, but I'd be interested to see if this even works. Test nav. I'm going to call this test nav. Put that there. We're going to do this, put that there, and see if we get any issues. Oh, he did? Awesome. What was the issue? Dude, what the heck, man? I guess the only other thing that I see that we might not have here. Where was it? There was something about setting. No. No. I was on Java 13, only works on Java 8 to 11. Oh my god. Of course, like that. Gradle's a little bitch. Yo. That's one of those things. That is so annoying. Holy crap. So does that mean we have to upgrade the Gradle version pretty much? If like we want to have larger versions of Gradle or greater versions? Hey Anton, welcome back. I'm doing okay, Just trying to get through some of this BS right now. Everything Java runs on Java 8. Oh, man, where is this thing? There was some prop I remember seeing. Where are you? I thought I had it commented out. Maybe it was all a lie in my head. I don't even remember what it was about, but I saw it. What if we just try passing name? It's hard to specify Gradle versions with the settings. Yeah, it's so weird. I don't like Android. Android bothers me. Dude, I almost feel like, oh, but if I can't inspect anything, that's going to make this so much more difficult, right? Hey, Dynamic Donkey, welcome back. How you doing?
That makes me love you.
It was great before they started using Gradle.
I'm thinking about you.
The good old days before Gradle was a thing. Yo, Ironside, thank you so much for the host and bringing in those 4 viewers. Really, really appreciate that. What's up? What's up?
I'm thinking about you.
Oh my god, Eclipse. Holy crap. I remember using that in one of my Java classes back in college.
I'm thinking about you. I'm thinking about you. And the things you do to me.
Are you by chance using the React Native Root Toast or React Native Root sibling libraries? Seems related.
I'm thinking about you. And the things you do to me. That
what am I doing wrong? I don't see it. Holy Jesus, man. Hey, Ion. How you doing today?
That makes me love you.
I literally don't see it.
That makes me love you. That makes me love you.
No, I'm trying to create this component that's more generic for like creating a modal to add stuff, and had it set up. It was working cool, but every time I try to, so I press this and then you'll see hello Grüvee like up here in the top left because we haven't put any styling on it or anything. But when you try to inspect things, you can't inspect things once the modal is popped, or when the overlay is shown, I guess is what the correct term is.
That makes me love you.
Yeah, and it doesn't work, and I've got it to the point where it's only happening with this modal
You do to me.
or this overlay, so I don't
That makes me love
understand what's going on. Because like it's weird, it's not like it doesn't show up, but like I kind of want to be able to debug stuff, right? Hey, Kika Bomb, welcome back. Hello. Gamer, morning. Welcome in. But you know what's also really weird? Is that...
Think about you. And the things you do
No,
to
actually, maybe not.
that makes me love you.
I want a background that overlays this entire thing. So like if I go over here and we do the add playlist, I guess let me maybe pass in add playlist like this one. And let's from the other view. I want to see if we're getting the same deal. From the playlist view. You don't need to be debug stuff if you're good. You're right.
Think about you.
No, yeah, it's only when you click with the inspect elephant. Yeah, it's literally every time you try to inspect something, but it's only there. So I don't get it.
I'm thinking about you.
So our add button, create playlist. This is called modal navigation action. Right, so now if I go here, I do that. Okay, so that doesn't, wait, what? Oh, now I'm wondering. So I'm here. Oh, wait, I gotta change it. Hold up. I'm like, why is this doing the same thing? We gotta do this thing. Because now if I inspect this, yeah, it's literally only with that view. Yeah, exactly. It looks like it's not, it can't inspect anything because there's nothing there, is from what I'm getting from this error. Okay, but even, hold on. No, this is one that's already been there. If I go here, and then I click this. Okay, I totally have a bug then with this thing being passed in. So in our song list view, or I'm sorry, in our playlist view, I added this new action, navigate to add playlist modal. So this has our working playlist stuff, our working modal stuff. Then in my add button, I have modal navigation action, modal navigation, modal navigate action, right? Did I spell that correctly? I did not. Let's try that again. Okay, that shows up. Now if I use inspector, this works. So it's literally only when I go in here and I add that and then I try to inspect. So I guess the other thing to try as well is, am I pushing this view correctly, the songs view, or, right? Like, am I doing that? Let me remove this stuff. Or is it something else? So in our playlist view, we have navigate to that. We also have test nav. So let's take that, we'll pass it into our add button. And let's see if that makes a difference. If I do it in this view, so you see we have that there. No, it doesn't. So then it has to do with how we're navigating this. It has to be. I mean, everything looks the same. There's no. The only difference is the inputs. The fact that we're using an input modal and then maybe let me go to add playlist modal. Is there something that I forgot to add here? Like, I don't think so. We have, yeah, a regular setup here, like everything else. We're returning like literally nothing other than just a view and some text. We know the title's showing up. Add playlist modal nav name. Let me do a project search for this thing. So playlist view, right? We know that's there. That's fine. We know we add playlist modal here, and then we have just the constants. Input modal nav ID. Navigation Grüvee input modal dot ID. Navigation.groovy.input modal is the nav name. And then playlist view again. Component is of type navigation constants, input modal nav ID. Conscience. Actually, get inspect data for view tag. Get inspect data for view tag. Let's look at that. The almighty Google. What's up, Moo? Yeah, it is the almighty. It's just, it's such a weird, it's so weird. It's time to start looking at new laptops. I feel VS19 crashes on every startup. Oh god. Oh no. I wonder. But then, okay, so I was thinking maybe since it's an overlay, it has some weirdness, right? But if that's the case, then like I should be able to inspect this. But I'm clicking up here where it says Hello Grüvee. Oh, that's also the like the nav bar section. Okay, hold up. Let's try to do some inline styling shit here. I don't know what the heck's going on with that thing. But if I did like style, position, let's just do absolute. We'll do a top of 50, like top of 50%, and then we'll do also a background color of white. 1, 2, 3, and then let's also do a width of like 50 and a height of like 50. Just so we can at least see a view somewhere. Hey, the laptop prices are so high right now. What laptops are you looking at that are pricey, you'd say? Yeah, the RAM is usually what gets people, but I think DDR4 now is starting to drop in price, which is really exciting. Hey, there we go, some more cycles. Okay, so here it is. Let's inspect this. So if I click that, okay, it works. But when I click out of it, what the what the fuck? It's so this is the thing about this overlay. Like there shouldn't be anything there. Like you shouldn't be able to interact with anything, right? Oh, I guess that's why they had the intercept property. Yeah, I guess that's what it is, right? Like, so that isn't a bug. It's just that there literally isn't anything behind it, so we can't do it. Can't inspect anything, which makes sense. I think that's good, right? Hey, Isad, welcome back. Okay, I think that's a good sign. So I'm not going absolutely insane right now. So with that said, let's start by trying just to get a flat background, and we go from there. Right? I think that's like, I don't know why my background wasn't showing up to begin with. But let's do that. And I think we should be good. Yeah, I think the overlay crap it's interesting. That is interesting. Wow, that was really, really annoying to debug that. Some magic is happening with the overlay stuff. But yes, okay, let's go ahead and continue then. So navigate to add song modal action. So we're gonna actually update the playlist view. This is gonna be navigate to add playlist modal action. Here. Yeah, what's up? Oh no. It looks so sad. Okay, so navigate to add playlist modal action, and in here we have this. Create action is the one thing that we need to pass over. So create playlist action would be that action. Oh, and then we need a title. Oh no, I think this is the only one we need right now. So if I go here, press that. Hello there. Create action is not a function. Create action. Oh, we're not using it anywhere. What did Crying robots. Trying to get an internship or something in web dev. Ah, gotcha. The good old internship. It's good to have, man. You can definitely get one. Okay, so this create action goes here, and then we pass the prop to our add playlist. Oh, gotcha. So navigate to playlist action modal. We pass prop to add playlist modal. Just create action. I need to do this, right? There we go. Okay. Nice, nice. So that looks good there. Don't ask me. I'd never had one. Grandpa Alec. Ah, the good old internship. Oh. Thanks, Abjin. I do feel like a grandpa sometimes. But they also are a portfolio. I kind of don't have one yet. Hey, but that's okay. You should just be able to like I'm sure you've done stuff in university, right? Like you've done some school projects and things like that. That can be part of your portfolio. You know what I mean? I got an internship in university with 0 projects, like no portfolio at all. All you got to do is show them that you're interested, you know? Should I take some personal projects? I mean, I think, in my opinion, I think personal projects are always like, those are the things to do, you know? Personal projects help you out a lot. Just in general. But I would say you should apply no matter what, or like you should try to get the internship even if you don't have any personal projects right now. Because you've done stuff in school, it's not like you haven't done anything. And those are considered projects. So am I. Yeah, we gotta get all those baby boomers out of here. Roars, please. Come on. Oh. Navigate. Okay. So that looks good. That looks good. So we added this now. Navigate to playlist modal action. Added that there. Our create action is now being passed through. A blah, a blah, a blah. And then if we go to our song list view, we should do const navigate to add song modal action. There we go. Then we have our, oh, here it is. This works here. Future Alec, good job. You already added this. So this goes here. That goes there. That does that. That goes here. We go there. That goes there. We have that thing up there. Okay, now we need to just create the actual shit that goes in here. We have to be nice to you. Oh, jeez. I mean, Evgen has his days, you know? Like, he has his days. Yeah, Caprina, that's right. Or just stuff that, like, you're interested in general. I think that stuff goes a long way most of the time. Okay. So now we have all these comments here, which is no fun. But if we go here and we do this here. Oh, wait, I wanted to first just get my backdrop, but I guess we can still do this. So it's pretty much like this. And then in the playlist modal, the way that I had set up was I had this view with some style called backdrop. So let's make sure we have that because we have styles. So we should probably now show that. It's a plus, yeah. Sometimes stars in GitHub are hard to get unless like you got a really top tier project, you know? Okay, so backdrop, this thing here again. The input modal backdrop. Okay. So let's see if the style applies even. Hopefully it does. Okay, so I don't think this is even being applied, which is like one of the problems. Have you made a backend for this project? Not yet. That's what we're gonna do after we pretty much set up the basics of the UI. Everything now is just mock data. I think was it yesterday or 2 days ago I was saying I think we should be at that point in like the next 3 to 4 weeks, hopefully sooner, where we can actually start doing some back-end stuff. I had an interview where they didn't even check my GitHub and asked me to show them something, and I was like, what the fuck, they didn't even check my GitHub. Yeah, but I think that's pretty typical for interviewers. Sometimes they don't even look at your stuff. They just want to like know about what you've already done. That's why it's good if you put like some of those prime projects on your resume that are on your GitHub, you know, just like a quick, this is what I did. And then they ask you about that. I wonder if I do a console.log here, will that work? It should, right? I'm just curious if that even comes back as anything. So I do that. Unless it already, oh yeah, it's right here. Input modal styles 250. So we do have something there. Couldn't ask for anything better than you. Damn, Evgen's on his toes today. Wow. Are you making Node.js or what? So I'm trying to do more serverless. So I was thinking like Azure functions, or the equivalent to that most people know are lambdas in AWS, but yeah, I'm thinking more like that. I'm not pushing it. I just want to try it. Use my referral code for your next Azure purchase. All right, so screen width and screen height come back. What if I try changing, is the background color not correct? Like, it should be. I'm gonna try white, see if that works. No, it's not being applied. Did I forget to do some sort of import somewhere? All right, we have style sheet, React Native. Oh, I know what I did wrong. Yep. Export default, folks. The curse. The damn curse. You can tell the Azure team to fix their Kudo implementation on the app services, please. It fails on every other deploy. Probably not. I'll let them know, though. I'll try to pass along the message. There we go. It works now. Yay. Jesus Christ. One day I'll be a good developer. One day I'll know exactly what I'm doing. How does this fix your problem? Just wasn't in the style sheet. Yeah. Hey, welcome back, by the way. So the two issues were on show overlay with this navigation library. It looks like it does some sort of fanciness with how the view hierarchy is set up. So I think the intended action is to have some sort of background view that holds your content, right? And so when you're trying to inspect things, there's nothing behind it. There's no way for it to get the like presenting parent view, maybe. I don't know. It's just kind of like a guess for that. So if we have a background, we should be good. And then for this, the only thing I did incorrectly was I forgot to do an export default because, yeah, I'm importing this here as styles. Problem is that I wasn't exporting anything. So it's just like bringing in a file, but it's not, there's nothing coming from it. So that was that issue. So now if we go here, we have the backdrop and then hello Grüvee right there in the middle. So that's all right. We're making progress. Yeah. Cool. I'm glad it makes sense. Sellout? Damn. Okay. All right. Just because I want a little bit more extra Azure credits in my account, like, well, how do you think this project's going to pay for itself? Think I'm going to pay for it? No, man. Can't do that. Can't do that. Okay. So now let's just kind of play around with this and see what we got here. So we had this, then we had this. Oh no, we wanted to keep that commented out. And here we had, ooh, that doesn't seem right. Yeah, I think the other day when someone else did that, we were having the same issue. I'm not really sure. I'm sorry about that. I feel like I got a backlog of things that I need to work on for the stream. Like stuff like that. Makes me sad. Like, jeez. I'm gonna be right back. Sorry guys, give me 1 second. Excuse me. Just had a, stung a little bit. Ow. Oof. That one hurt. That one hurt a little bit. Oh. Whatever. What's up, man? Welcome. Yeah, that one hurt. Okay. Okay. I see how it is. My own mod. Okay, so let's look at this thing, playlist modal. That's right. Feel bad. Feel bad for me now. A modal view. Wait, modal view? The f is this thing? What's up, Hip? Are you allowed to use macOS and Microsoft? Yeah, there are definitely teams that do use it, but I don't personally use it. On the team I'm on, I can't. Not that I can't. It's just like it would be much harder to use that instead of just a Windows machine. All right, let's see. Hey, look at that. There we go. It's coming along, coming along. So now we have this generate input modal thing here with our input component that would go here. And then so we have like text inputs and things like that. So these things are going to all now be a part of input component. Hello, Grüvee. We can get this effing thing out of here. Where is this thing? Yeah, so this was just our backdrop. And then, yeah, so we do this here. There we go. Dismiss overlay action. We don't have anything here called that yet. So we comment that out. Should be good. And again, we come in here. Boom. There it is. And so now let's get the dismiss overlay action part of this as well. Here we go. Easy peasy. This is an easy one. So we come here. We do that generation crap. And we'll do, oops. Dismiss overlay action. And then we can uncomment that. And so the big thing is we need one to reference navigation here, which will be this thing over. Oh, we need both of these actually. Oh, this is React Native, whatever. Yeah, React Native. Cool. So now we have dismiss overlay and then whatever our constant is here. So that's why we added the ID to it. So it should be the, oh crap. What is this thing called again? This one, input modal nav ID. Yeah, there we go. So now we can do this, that, and when I tap outside, it will dismiss it. When we tap on the inside, we're good to go. The modal's coming in. So now the whole reason for this again was to make it more generic, right? So, yes. Okay. So I think now the next thing we need is we do have this add playlist button. I wonder, that was the other part that we needed to make probably generic as well, like the create button for a modal. But I think what we can do is keep this in here. And then we pass an action to it, which is why I don't have it here, but we have some sort of action. Hey, whatever. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Pixelogic team. Glad to have you here, my friend. Have you made any unit tests? If so, what kind of tests? No unit tests yet. I don't want to do any UI tests. But when we start adding in the backend support, we'll start creating unit tests for our actions and like creating, and a lot of creating and like saving state and things like that will be good to have. TDD is so 2018. We like bugs in this channel. There's like, I mean, I guess there is stuff to unit test, but not enough yet. Like, I don't know. Not right now. I just feel like this is all more like a, what's that thing? I don't know. I don't know. That stream alert look clean. Hey, thanks, James. Yeah, Nerd or Die, actually. That's exactly where it's from. I just did some custom colors on it because, you know, I love that green. Oof, as I'm sure you can see in the overlay. And hello. Welcome back, man. Nice to see you. Okay, so now in the songless view, let's actually take this. We're gonna create an actions section here. Do that here. And actually throw this in here. So that should be good. And now the next thing we're gonna need to do is const generate input modal. And so pretty much all I want to do is return some sort of JSX here. Are you familiar with Angular? It may have some work for you if you're interested. I am familiar with Angular. I'm currently not looking for like any work at the moment, but I'm more than happy to help out if you're looking for some help. Yeah. I just noticed that Alec is wearing a Foz burgundy sweater. Oh, thank you for noticing. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. With a reindeer figure? No reindeer. But yeah, you know, it's the leaves are changing over here. Everything's a changing. So you got to get into the spirit. All right, so the one thing I want to do is I want to grab this and oh, wait a gosh darn second there, buddy. All right, that should be good. He already works too hard. Demands 110 Papa Satya. Love my boy Papa Satya. Yeah, I have been enjoying my work at work, but it's definitely difficult too, for sure. Oh, I got to do this fun stuff. I always forget that there. Just been it's been oh my gosh, I can't talk. It's been a big learning curve for a lot of the stuff I've been working on. Which I think is always fun, you know? It's always a good thing. Cool, so title, and then it was input component. Yeah, there we go. I haven't been enjoying work. That's why I do things on Thailand like this too. Much support for you, man. Hey, I appreciate that, whatever. Yeah, it's sorry, first of all, you're not enjoying work. That's like kind of sucks to have to do something all the time and then not enjoy it. But I hope you find something that you do enjoy. But side projects, yeah, are 100% good for that type of stuff. I would agree. I don't do any mobile development at my job, and I love it, so that's why I'm doing this project. Is there a big push for Black Friday, Cyber Monday, Christmas launches? Yeah. Yeah, there is. Basically, get a lot of things out before those big times come, you know? So, yeah. Yeah. It's, and like, don't get me wrong, it's not bad, right? Like, I don't feel overworked, but I don't want to, you know, I don't want to let my team down or anything like that. So, like, putting in extra time, I think helps with that. Trying to get a nice website together showing work. Yo, James, do it, man. Been spending too much money on LEDs. I'm sure you'll be able to find something pretty quick, dude. You have some pretty cool stuff you've been working on, and people will be very interested to see that. No, we do. We have a Christmas party. It's not like a pre-Christmas party though. I guess technically it is pre because it's like before Christmas, but yeah, we have one of those at my job as well. Okay, so we're gonna do a text input here. And so the first thing is, oh, it's a song link. Yeah, I forgot about that. So we're going to change the placeholder text to be song link. And then we have our nice style constants there, which is top tier. Then our input, awesome. And then on change text, we need to pass in this thing. So on change playlist name text. So we got to add some state stuff here. So const song link. And then set song link. That's going to equal a use state of this thing. And then we're going to have text goes there, and then set song link here with the text. And then we're going to do song link will show up here. Awesome. Hey, Katoli, welcome back. Hey. Secret Santa at work. Oh, that's fun. That would be really cool. Everyone gets an Xbox. I freaking wish. That would be awesome. So drinking games played on Xbox, I suppose. I don't know. This will be the first Christmas party part of this team, so I will report back once I know. Dude, your passion's in web dev, man. Nothing wrong with that. Okay, and then we're gonna do const song comment, and then I said that really weird. Set song comment. We're gonna use that state. And then instead of a text input, we want to do a, well, I guess we do want to do a text input. But isn't there another element? What is it called? I don't remember what it's freaking called. I like web dev stuff way more than app dev. I'm the other way around. I mean, I enjoy like web dev, but I don't know. Something about mobile is just so great. I need some hope. That's cool. I mean, it's always good to expand out. I think that's one really cool thing about just like the tech industry is like there's so many things you can work on. Like you can do whatever the heck you want. Is it just a multi-line placeholder? This is what I'm looking for. Yeah. So it's still a text input, it looks like. Useless text input. Gotcha. Okay. So we still got that, and then this is going to be, this thing is so cool. Tell everyone. No, it's too long. Something like, This song was pop pin. Something like that. And then we can do input placeholder, text color. That's cool. Editable, I guess, is another thing we need to do. Do we need to set a... Okay. And then max length. I don't know. What should our max length be on this thing? Like 150? What's Twitter's max length these days? Is it like 140 or 110 or something like that? And then on text change, we have song comment. That goes there. We have set song comment text. Yeah. 144. Oh, 144. Yeah, I think you're right. Damn. 65,536? That's a lot of characters, dude. What types of tweets you write now? Yeah, I think 144 is right. Gross. What's gross? If I've been ill or burnt out, didn't do anything at all day yesterday, feeling better now. Yo, it could honestly be the same thing. Being burnt out and being sick. I'm glad you took a break, man. It's very good to do. Song link poppin'. Wait, where's my other input? What the heckle? Oh, I'm an idiot. It's right there. Okay, so we got this thing, but we don't have the proper styling setup for it. I thought Twitter doubled to 280. I don't remember. I'm not sure. I think 140 is good though. Like, I don't know. We'll see once we actually add a song. But I think like a tweet size comment is pretty solid for this. Oh, they doubled, so it's 280? Okay, let's do 280 then. Hey, Six, sorry, I know it's probably a repetitive question, but what are you using to run the emulator? Yeah, no worries at all. So this is actually a simulator through Xcode. So in order to get this, you actually have to be running Mac OS. Yeah. You got to be running the Mac of the OS. Okay, so I'm going to keep this comment in here. My input container is in here. I don't remember the styling around input container, so let's take a look at that because I do believe that should already should be applied. Modal, header, input container, display flex, align items center, and then padding top 30, bottom 30. Oh, and then each input. Yeah, this is what we need then. So for that, our input component can be a method that takes in a style, right? So like input style? Would that be something that's something we can probably do, right? So input style. We have this thing here. Then we do this thing like that. We need this thing. Oh, wait. No. Then we need a return like this, right? Hold up now. Like this. And then our input style will just include this. Oh yeah, like literally it's right here. So our input style will be that. Unless we don't already have the input style here. But if we already have this style applied in our input modal, we should be able then to do styles dot input, right? I think that's how it should work, if I'm not mistaken. I miss Mac OS. Dude, go back to it. What you doing? Wish I was doing web app dev instead of digital twin simulation at work, which would be much more chill. What's digital twin simulation? What the heck? It's pretty wild. Oh, a bunch of Windows only hardware. Yeah, that'll do it. I still, maybe, you know what? Maybe this Black Friday, I'm going to finally like pull the trigger. I still want to build a freaking Hackintosh. I haven't built one yet. It's been on my list for like literally the past 5 years. So maybe this year, no, this month or next month, I'm going to go ahead and actually just buy stuff so we can build it. I'm hoping the rumors of Windows moving on Linux-based kernel are true. That would be pretty cool. Yeah. The way that, at least for my stream, what I do is I have my gaming PC that runs the actual stream, and then I just use a capture card, and I use my Mac. It's because, you know, developing on a Mac is fun. There we go. Wow, I did it. That actually worked. I'm always so amazed when I get CSS stuff to work properly. It's like, wow, I did that? Yeah. That was me, guys. Oh shit. Okay, let's go here and add oh, well, okay. Now we got a little bit of a problem for this as well. Because these now are different input styles. Right? I'm going to have to change this thing. So I guess the two options are we add the styles here in the song list view. Right? So we add the styles for our text inputs here, which actually seems like it makes sense. Or we pass in like an array of styles, and then if we pass an array of styles, we just say like, oh, this input's first. We pass in the styles in like a certain order, and then we just apply them to these. I don't know. That seems a little more janky though, but it does keep everything confined to the input modal. When I turn to a giant mess and feel so bloaty. That's interesting. I'm always interested to see like what people think about Windows. I mean, obviously it's different because I work with it every day, but I don't personally feel that way. So maybe it's because I work with it every day that I don't. And I only have work stuff on it. I'm using both my capture cards at the moment. Would need a new 4K one to capture screen. Ah, gotcha. Yeah, man, I used to stream fully from my MacBook and it was terrible. It was just like, you know, when I try to build stuff, like compile things, it just took forever. Obviously, it would make sense. Yeah, and then after a while, I'm like, I have this like pretty nice gaming PC like right next to me. Why don't I just use that to stream? And my brother actually gave me a free capture card, so I just was like, all right, we do it. Digital Twin is digital replica of a heavy machinery. Oh, nice. Okay. Actually sounds pretty dope though. I like Windows. I just thought you could do app development for iOS on it. Yeah. I'm going to be honest. I don't think that's ever going to be a thing, unfortunately. Yeah. I don't think Apple would ever allow it. Can your brother give me one? I can ask him. I'll send him in the request wars. Oh, yeah, that is actually, I 100% agree with you there, James. That is so freaking annoying. I hate it too. Okay, I think I'm going to add the style here. I think that's what we're going to do. Because we can just generate the styles in line here, right? And then instead of passing it in, yeah, instead of passing in, we can just include it in here, which makes more sense because then it keeps it, I think it keeps it included here easier, or like it confines it to this section so we know where it is. Yeah, most likely not. Yeah, you can always do the VM stuff too. Hey, Poopa, welcome back. Oh, I'm sure. Is it not possible with virtual OS on Windows? So that's again, you need some sort of VM in order to run Mac OS. You need a VM and then you need to get a copy of Mac OS. But you can usually do that if you're a developer for Apple, if you have a developer's account, and then, or if you just know someone that has a Mac. Yeah, that's the one thing I'm not sure about. If you build, like, I don't know if you can actually build your projects on a VM. That'd be an interesting thing. I think you could. Hey, Josh Copa, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Pixelogic team. My friend, yours brought us to 1995 followers. 5 more followers away from 2,000. Oh my God. It's crazy. I would sleep better and I just paying the money. Yeah, I would agree. Especially if it's not just a one-off thing. If it's a one-off thing, then I would be probably more hesitant to go out and be like, all right, I'm going to develop for the Apple ecosystem. But if it's, you're trying to actually develop for Apple products, like you kind of gotta just do it. Yeah, kind of just gotta buy a Mac, in my opinion. Scoring was inverted and other weird stuff caused by not having proper drivers. Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, you gotta have all the proper drivers for sure. Yeah. No, I think that's kind of the consensus that we're going with here, Poopa. Seems interesting. I had this idea a while back where I don't know, maybe there's already a service like this, but basically people could come to me and be like, hey, I want to develop for iOS, but I don't want to pay the $100 a year, and I don't want to like buy a Mac to deploy and build and stuff. Like, what if there was a way where we could do like crowdsourcing of this kind of developer ecosystem where people will pay like a monthly fee and then they can, make their iOS apps or whatever, however they want. And then they submit it to like me, and then I would build it and then host it like on my Apple developer account or something like that. I think there's a lot of like legal things probably there that would need to be handled, but I think like the overall idea of kind of just sharing this, like, hey, you want to develop for Apple, but you don't actually want to go out and shell out all this money, like, come here and like pay for one section of my Apple developer account or something like that. Hey, Josh. Yeah, like exactly. Just like an incubator in a sense. Just like an incubator. Yeah. It's like you just build your app and then I'll handle like the hosting and deployments and stuff. I don't know if I'd want that responsibility. Well, it would be like a business, right? Like I would set up some sort of company that could do that, and like, it wouldn't just be just for fun, but I think it would be better. Like if I charge someone $5 a month, at the end of the year, you're paying $60 and not $100. And then you can still do all of your deployments and stuff like that. I've been thinking about that for a while. I just don't know how. I don't know how to properly do that. Okay, so let's do const song list input style. So I'm just gonna make this object here for all our styling. I think it makes sense to kind of just keep it in line with what we're building, and then we have our generic kind of There you go. I think that's the biggest thing with people that start programming and then like are building their skills is figuring out a way to not have just one big file, especially in C, right? Your main is probably massive. So like, how can you separate that out into a way that's like, if I was to read your code, what would be the easiest way for me to read it? Or like, how can I easily make changes without being like, holy shit, there's 2,000 lines of code here. Like, I'm not going to do this, you know? And I still even do stuff like that. And so I have to go back and be like, oh crap, like I should probably refactor this somehow. Do I have to make this into a style sheet maybe? Like I don't really know. I think this style sheet, I mean, like let me just do this inline real quick because I feel as though or do I have to wrap it one more time? Maybe like this? I don't believe so, but let's see. No, okay. I just think it's the way that it's being rendered right now to the, no, maybe not. Maybe because the parent doesn't know about it beforehand? But I think it would be help me understanding how to put everything in different files. It'll handle that input. Awesome. No, I'm glad. Yeah, I'm glad I can help. That's, it's my opinion. Like, I remember when I was in university, I was taking what was it, like Data Structures 1 class or something like that, or like Programming 1, and so we had to use C, and so we would get these assignments, and I just remember my my programs would be literally like 400 or 500 lines of code, and I'm like, oh my god, what the heck, man? Why is this so crazy? And I kept thinking like, how can I make this better and stuff? I never got to the point. I was like so new to programming that I had no idea even how to like import files in from different sections and blah blah blah. So I did my best by separating everything out into like their own functions, and that seemed to be better. But yeah, if you can understand your structure, that's probably the best way to do it. Okay, so I wanted to try this. I don't think this is gonna make a difference because it's literally doing this songless input style, but it doesn't hurt to try, right? Oh. Yeah, god damn it. I think we're gonna have to pass it in from the parent. It's kind of annoying. It's actually really annoying. All right, I'm gonna have to think about this to make this better. Hey, Dracub97, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Pixelogic team. Glad to have you here, friend. All right, so this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna pass in our style once more. Let me just back this up a little bit here, a little bit. Going back it up. Put style. Almost there. There we go. What VS Code theme are you using? I'm using Atom Dark 1. Yes. Atom Dark 1. What? Wait a minute. What happened? Oh, I didn't pass it in. Ah, that's why. Hey, Zelum X1, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Pixelog team. Holy crap, guys. We are 3 followers away from 2,000. Jesus Christ. Never thought this day would come. Another 1,000 followers. It's crazy, man. Killing it. Hey, Hip, thank you so much for the follow. 2 followers away from 2,000. Oh my god. Welcome to the team, friend. Glad to have you. Thanks for being here. Yeah. My god. All right. So now that we know that we have to pass in some styles, this is what we're going to have to do, I think. Breaky and that Northern Monkey. Thank you both for the follow. Folks, I think we're 1 follower away. Or do I not know how to do math? Can I unfollow and be the 2,000 follower? Whoever gets to it first. Whoever gets... I don't know if it just hasn't updated. I'm at 1998, it says. Oh my god. Yeah, I thought you would be number 2,000. But it's not... It didn't update. What? Unless people just unfollowed. No, yeah, 2,001 followers. We did it. Hey. Breaky, that Northern Monkey. We did it. We did it. Holy shit. 2,001 followers on Twitch. What a day. Northern Monkey, you're my Northern Light, man. Thank you. Holy crap. Hey, Breaky, what's up? Thank you for the follow. My god. We did it. We did it. Man, what do we do now? Do we just stop the stream and like call it a day? No, and it's 2019. Yeah, can we get 18 more followers up in here so we can get to 2019 to be exact on the year? Just 18 more if you guys don't mind just hitting that follow button. Just come on. Come on, why not? Why not? That's wild, man. Wild, wild. I guess we're gonna have to do something now, huh? For hitting 2,000? Have to do like a giveaway or some shit like that. 2,000 penny giveaway. I'll send you a bag of 2,000 pennies. Oh my god. Okay. Oh shit. No, here's the problem. That's $2,000. Kappa. Kappa Kappa. You right. All right, here's the problem that we're running into right now. I can't stylize my input if I pass it in from the input modal. Oh, unless it seems sort of backwards though. What the? So like if I come here, I have an input of some styles. Add the styles here. Then in my input modal, we pass in the styles that we want to display, and then we pass it in here. That just seems like a big circle though. Excuse me. Or is it? Or is it? Because we could also do this. We can also do this. We return an array of each input. So every input has its own no. I think it's getting dumb. Let me try doing this thing. Let's do styles. Let's try passing in this thing. Come here. We got this thing called styles. We're going to create this thing here called input style. It's going to be that. It's going to be that. Boom. Boom shikalaka. We're going to go in here. Boom shikalaka. Input modal. Styles. I am Decim2. What's up? Thank you so much for the follow. Thanks for being the 2002 follower today. We did it. Oh yeah. Styles of 0. Pass in this thing here. Oh. Oh. I'm going to call this a style thing. Call this a style thing. That's what we'll do. That's what we'll do. Why does songless view need to house text input components? Yeah, so the reason why is what I'm trying to do is I'm making a modal that takes in an input component. So depending on what view we're in, right? So like for here, this is the modal I want to display. So the modal is the same, right? But the inputs are different. We have a playlist name, we have members, whatever. And then over here, I have another component or another modal that's add song, right? It is the same. The difference is, I guess better here. I want now a different type of input. And then obviously also it's going to be taking a different action. So I was trying to make this more generic and I thought, well, why don't we just create the input section in the controller that's going to present it? Because then I can, I mean, if we need to even add something completely different, right? Like some sort of different input, all we have to do is pass in the input and then it should just render it in here. And so now, though, I'm running into the styling issue stuff. You can just use input and pass children instead of passing an arg. What do you mean, though? Oh, like, how do you pass children? So, like, if I have input modal, and we're doing that here. Can I do pass children? So if you use input modal, whatever custom input modal. Yeah, but you still have to pass it to this though, right? Like how? Oh, okay, I see what you're doing. So yes and no. We got a little bit of a difference here because I don't know how this. An input modal use props.children to pass whatever custom input. Because, okay, I'm using this thing called show overlay. And the way that this works is we basically set up this component object. Oh, maybe we can like house like children in here. Maybe there's a prop for that or something, like an option. Yeah, because it takes in a layout, right? So this layout can potentially take that. So we're not actually doing it in the way that you're describing, right? Where it's like input modal and then we pass things into it. So which is why I was passing in this prop of input component. So then it would just render like that. But now I'm wondering if this has a children layout examples, and it looks like it might. Single page app with 2 side menus. Support children layout of any kind. A stack can be initialized with more than one screen, in which case the last screen will be sent at the top of the stack. Right, that's for a stack. Oh, so maybe I pass in a stack? No, but that's for navigation, so that wouldn't make any sense. It would be for... So root, bottom tabs, children. Takes this component, takes this other component. Look at this. Huh. Okay. So stack, we have children. We have our component modal screen. I wonder in this overlay, we show a stack, and then that stack maybe we just make another component that uses your input modal template with the correct children, and then call that one. Yes, that's actually a good idea too. Kind of what we do with the swipeable playlist stuff, right? And then I guess if I do that, that should fix my styling issues, I believe, right? That's because what I was trying to do initially was include my a style object with each one of these inputs, and then have it contained within where it's being created instead of in the input modal component itself, right? Yeah, that actually might be a better idea. I think I like that. Yeah, because of the way that the React navigation stuff is working, I think it might be a little bit trickier to do that. But if we essentially have a parent that takes input modal and does it, we should be good. Okay. AK Cornel, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Pixelogic team. Glad to have you here. Appreciate you being here. I've had a bad time with passing stateful components through the navigator. Oh yeah? That is a good call. Okay, so let's then think about this. We have a common input modal. We're going to pass children into it. We can create another component. I feel like input modal should be the pass children into this. So then we're going to want to have basically this setup without this, right? So it'd be this view with a containing view. This would be our input container. And then we pass in, we can use the props.children in order to render out these guys in here. And so in our, I guess like parent input, our parent container, we would call input modal, pass in the shit that we need, take away this, and then just render out, or just write out this stuff within that. But I still, if I want to make this, if I want to make this more generic, I still need to pass this stuff in. Because then I'm going to make one, then I'm going to have to make one for every single page, I guess, which isn't necessarily bad. So we would have like a song list modal, and we would also have a playlist modal, like add song list modal, add playlist modal. I guess is kind of what I had before, which I was trying to get rid of. Okay. Yeah, because I literally have an add playlist modal here in the playlist components. So you're basically doing the same thing here, except your input component is in a combined file instead of a file of its own. Same thing here, except your input component is in the combined files of its own. Okay. So would it make sense then if I did, I do like the sound of that. I think that does make actually a lot of sense. So we have this thing called input modal again, right? That's common. And then we have a specific input, like input component for each view. So if we're in here and then we do new file, or sorry, no, not new file. Let's do a new folder, and we call this add song inputs, or maybe add song input. And then we create a new file called add song input.js. This is basically going to be where are you, friend? This. It's gonna be all this. Yo, Haxified. Hack along when? Dude. What's up? Oh, shit. Yeah, I totally forgot to message back on Discord. I saw it yesterday. Dude, hack along hopefully very, very soon. It's I'm like, don't want to make excuses. All right? 'Cause like it's been a long time, and I keep saying like, oh yeah, we're gonna do it. I legit have been very busy. It's been really hard to think about planning some things when I got a lot of other stuff going on. But I do want to do it because I'm like honestly so excited that everyone is pretty hype about it, and it was a really cool event. I think I just gotta literally like block out time of one weekend and just plan it out, and then we do it. But I'm gonna be very straightforward. Like, I don't think it's gonna happen this year. I think it's gonna happen next year. Hopefully more towards the beginning of the year, but yeah, definitely not anytime this year for sure. But I promise you, I will keep you updated, man. Promise. Thanks for keeping me on my toes too. You know what I mean? Appreciate that. But it will happen. I promise you it will happen. I just don't know when. I just don't know when, but I promise it will. Hey, Pwn.js? I like it. Welcome to the Pixelogic team. Thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate you being here, friend. All right, so we have this thing called add song input within our song list. Oh, this actually shouldn't be. Bookmark this stream for later. Got around good luck. Hey, thanks, friend. Thanks for stopping by. Catch you next time. This probably actually shouldn't be part of the components here. This should just be its own section, right? Oh wait, shit, did I do it in the wrong spot? No. Okay, it's right here. I was gonna be like, come on now. Because the song list view would then include. No, this is good. Add song input. No, that makes sense. This is fine. This is fine. I'm going crazy, dude. Text input. Let's get that thing in there. Style constants we need as well. Okay. Let's just comment this stuff real quick. So now we have this. Now we basically create a some parent, right, that holds this, and it holds this as a child inside our modal. Or I can just put that all in here. Like, why am I creating a separate one when I can just also include it in here? So like we just call this add song input modal. You should check out Atomic Design if you want to start structuring component folders in a maintainable way. It makes it easy to find, organize things. Oh, thanks, Poopa. Yeah, I appreciate that, man. I will definitely take a look at it. Yeah, it's usually with the... I get really hung up on structuring things a lot of the time. Sometimes I think I spend too much time, but at the same time, it's like, it's pretty important, right? Like, we should probably be pretty good about how we structure things. So let's actually rename this to... Yeah, we'll just we'll call this add song modal. Oh, shit. Add song modal. And then we'll rename this add song modal. It's a modal. And then we need to go to import input modal from Grüvee common input modal. Did I miss a step? Components. Yeah, I did. Components. Oh, I always forget. Is defined. Oh, defined never news. That would be good. So then we have input modal. Right? Inside that. Get out of here. Inside that, we throw these folks in. And then an input modal, what we're saying is then do this thing, which is it, would you be able to access this by just doing props.children? Is that how that goes? So you need like props.children. Whoa. Because props isn't technically defined here, right? So, or would it just be children? Add children next to your component function def parameters. Add children next to your component function def parameters. So like, oh shit. It's like here. It's one of these things. Oh, gotcha. Okay. We don't need style thing anymore. Okay, so then we have add song input, text input, song link, blah, blah, blah. And then in here, we'll need to add our styling, obviously, but for now, this is okay. And so we're going to have to actually rebuild, and we're going to have to tweak a little bit of this. So let's first start by going to the index here. So we have register component, navigation constants, add playlist modal, nav name. So add playlist modal. Then we have this thing called input modal. So this thing should now be called, not input modal, but freaking add song modal. So input modal will do add. Oh, wait a second. Let's not do it like this. Can I do a rename? Oops. Add song modal nav ID. Oh, did that do? Oh shit, I don't think that did the actual full rename. Refactor. Oh, change all occurrences. Here we go. No, that's not it. I only know how to do it in Visual Studio. I don't know how to do it in here. God damn it. Has to be a way. I can do, oh, I just do a replace, right? So input mode replace with add song modal nav ID. Yeah, this is exactly what I want. Just replace them all, friend. There we go. Okay, this is actually cool. Didn't know that was a thing. And same here. So we go there, and then we do add song modal nav name. Make sure that's what we want. Yep. Replace. Okay, cool. So now that we did that. Oh, I'm gonna need to do add song modal Same thing here. There we go. Far bottom right button. Oh, thank you. That works too. And then here, we already got it in there. And instead of input modal, we need to now grab the add playlist modal from Grüvee components, song list, song list components probably, right? Yeah. Components, we have add playlist modal. Oh shit. This is add song. So Grüvee components. It's Grüvee components. Song list components. Song list. Components. Add song modal. Oh, we gotta rename this to add song modal. Can't find it? I don't know why my thing is not working. There we go. Here we go. Okay. So we got that. That's good to go. So now it was cool. We already had this set up. So now we can easily transfer that. So add song modal. Add song modal. All right. Let's do an npm start. And let's just do an iOS start again, just in case. So this should have our playlist. Cool. And this one should have... Hey, there we go. Awesome. Sweet. So that looks good so far. The only thing that we're missing is the title here. We don't need swipeless view. Navigation. We don't need either. This stuff we'll probably need eventually. But let's do title. That's what it was. So our songless view, we still need to pass in the title, which we do here. Oh, but now this is going here. Okay, so we need to pass title over into this thing. Input modal takes the title. Just do it like that. Thought we were able to do title, pass prop. Oh, I always forget. There we go. We do title like this. There we go. Title, title. Then the next thing, I don't think we need anything else, right? Oh, and children. We already got that, so that's good. Okay, cool. So far, so good. So the next thing is the style inputs. So if that's the case, we don't need this thing. Take that out of there. Take that out of there, out of there. Okay. But now we'll need to pass in our proper our styles here, right? So this should be const styles equals a new style sheet dot create and then we're gonna call this thing song link input. Then we can go here and do styles dot song link input. And let's see if we got anything. Yeah, buddy. Woo! God damn, I love when things work. So good. So silky smooth. Then we have a song comment input. Hey, Chocolatine, what's up? Welcome back. How you doing today? Bloody Mustache 89. Fantastic name. Why are you so bloody, man? What's going on? Yeah, this is coming along quite nicely now. Okay. So the only other thing now that we have to deal with is the... Don't ask? Oh god. Definitely kind of scary. I guess let me finish up with the style and then we can do that. But pretty much we're going to have same width. Margin bottom I don't think we're going to need. Pretty much this stuff. Color. So border. Okay, so let's do a border bottom color. So let's just do border color because it's going to be everything around it. And then we're going to say border width in general. Border width. Is border width not a thing? I'm interested in knowing what framework and such you use for this project. This project we're using React Native. That's the only framework, so it's going to be a cross-platform between. But we both know. Cut yourself shaving. Oh. Yeah, we're using React Native right now. Not the real purple. What's up? Welcome. Nice to see you. I thought there was like a... There's no border width? Oh, there's no comma. Jesus Christ. Freaking hate commas and semicolons, man. Why they always kill me? Why? Hey man, you still work for Microsoft? I do. Yes, I do. I read Fireworks. I'm too ill. You gotta get some sleep, Horse. Come on. Come on now. Hello. Where's my my border width? So we have border color, border width. I guess we need a height as well, probably. I don't know. Something like that. Let's just for now. Let's just do 150. 150 stat. And then let's see what we got. Wait, how come my shit's not showing up? Oh. That's probably why. God damn it. It's getting that time, folks. So if I were to use React Native, would I have to be using a Mac to simulate an iOS device? Yes, you would. Yeah. We were actually talking about this earlier. You can do that, or you can run a VM on your other OS machine that's running Mac OS to do that as well. Hey, there it is. Okay. Looks real pointy. You still work on cycles? No, I actually, I don't really. Though I did push an update out probably like 3 weeks ago, just for iOS 13. But yeah, no, I haven't. I decided to kind of retire cycles, and we're moving on to this new app here. It's called Grüvee, and it's gonna be like a social. It's gonna be like a social collaborative playlist with your friends. It was time, you know. It's time to move on to something new. I need to be multi-line. What the heck? I hate random ads. Yeah, you know, I don't so ads are now a thing for affiliates, but I don't know why they randomly start. I wonder if I have a setting that does that I don't know about. You get them all the time? Oh man. Oh, yeah, no worries. Yeah, there's also ad block too. So basically, the app is just going to be a collaborative playlist where you can invite a bunch of people to add songs to this playlist that listen to them on different streaming services, let's say, and then you'll be able to comment in line on these songs and like some other features and stuff like that. So the MVP is really create a playlist, add songs to this playlist, comment on them, get notified when new songs are added to your playlist, and when new comments happen and things like that. Basically a way to collaborate on music. Okay, I was doing corner or border radius? Yeah. I think for this input modal styles, excuse me. We're gonna need a what here? Base border radius. It's the prop I'm looking for. Looking for you, friend. Base border radius. Nice. Can we listen to the songs in the app? No, it's not going to be in the app. So basically, one of the setup things that we don't have here yet, but we'll do once we get a backend set up, is you're going to be able to specify your preferred streaming service, right? So on first open of the app, if you press login with Spotify, we can assume that your we can assume that your specified streaming service is Spotify, right? So you can go in there, and let's say you post a song from Spotify. We're going to have a backend service that will take that song, check to see if that song already exists, like a link for that song. If not, then we're going to go ahead and actually run it through YouTube Music, probably SoundCloud, Spotify, Apple Music probably as well. And then depending, every time you want to listen to a song, it will get the deep link to that app based on your specified like primary music listener. So if someone posts a song for YouTube and it's also available on Spotify, then you should be able to instantly be deep linked into that song in Spotify. And I think that's the best approach instead of trying to make a music player within the app. But we'll see how people like that. Because you can still listen to the song in the background with any of these services while you go back and comment in the app, right? How much is it going to be when it's done? So I'm not planning on charging for it. It's an open source, like free app. So yeah, I have Bloody. I've heard of Flutter. I don't know, maybe one day we can add like an in-app purchase or something, but yeah, I'm not trying to make money. Just trying to build it. Would you recommend it? I don't know enough about it to be like, yeah, this is really good, or it's not. I know a lot of people that have used it love it though. They actually prefer it over React Native. That's like the only thing that I've heard. How do you do? Oh, multi-line as well? Gotcha. So editable, multi-line. It's weird that those don't have any like props in it. Yeah, there it is. Oh, baby. Like that. We did 280 characters. It's a lot of characters. It's a whoa, holy shit. That's actually a lot. It's actually a good amount. He wants to learn Dart though. Yeah, not too many people from what I hear. I've found to be more stable than React. I like it more. However, you need to learn Dart and there's way less resources compared to React. Yeah. That's actually interesting. I didn't know about the stability portion of it. Hello. Inspector, where'd you go, friend? Sometimes the inspector in simulator is kind of poopy. It doesn't work. But I think we just need to do a margin all around this guy on the inside. Obviously not make it as large, like, I don't know, 75. We'll have to play around with that number. We have to do, I guess, what are all the props for this thing? Oh, gotcha. Bloody Mustache 89. Thank you so much for the follow, friend. Welcome to the Pixelogic team. Glad to have you here. Stop cutting yourself on accident with your razor, man. Shaving sucks. I would say it's called like inset. That's what they would call it in like iOS, right? Padding. Oh, what would this thing be called? Clear button, clear text, contents. Default value, disable full screen UI, editable, important for autofill, inline image left, inline image padding, input accessory view ID, keyboard appearance, keyboard type, max font size multiplier, max length, multi-line, number of lines, on blur, on change, on content change. Invoked on mount and layout changes with native events. Layouts, XY, width, and height. No, that's not what I'm looking for. Placeholder. Text content type? Nah. Not all text styles are supported. An incomplete list of what is not supported includes. Interesting. What's up, Define? Welcome. I'm just trying to get some padding on the inside here. I wonder if usually, like, I guess because it's an iOS thing, like iOS, it has like a content inset, excuse me. Inset content. Yeah, I'm not sure how to do that. Let's look. Content inset text input React Native. Oh, this is scroll view. Maybe this. Isn't it padding? So maybe. I'm thinking that if I do padding, it's going to... Oh, actually, it might be. I'm thinking if I do padding, it's going to actually end up padding the entire text input down. But maybe that's only if I do margin. Yeah, I guess let me try it. So I'm going to do padding left. It's like 15. Yeah, that would be margin, right? I always get confused with the inputs and stuff. Okay, yeah. Yeah, thanks, actually, you're right. It was padding. Okay, so let's just put this at 100. Probably do like a what? I don't know, 5 padding top. And then padding left. Oh, padding left and padding right. 5. I guess padding all the... Can we just do padding? Right? That's a thing, right? Maybe a 10. Padding horizontal. Padding horizontal, huh? This works as well, no? Oh, if you want left and right to be the same. Ah, gotcha. It's weird. It doesn't look like the top padding worked. Right? Or is that just me? That looks pretty good though. I think 8's the magic number. Wow, this song really made my day. It's like my life became clear again. I don't know. Some fucking bullshit like that. Sweet, man. Oh, all right. So I think this is a good time to stop, but also a good time to commit. Because, like, holy moly, we've changed a lot here. Like, tons of stuff. So let's do a git add, git commit, adding new input modal, and adding new add song modal. Boom. This way we get that up there. And then let's update our thread here. I had to go with a new input modal as a whole, and also decided to create a playlist or a add playlist modal and add song modal. Currently working on the song modal, and we'll update playlist modal after. Hell yeah, we did it, folks. We're getting there. This is looking good. I'm excited. But that will be the end of the stream for me today, everyone. Thank you so much for coming out. It's been fun. And hey, thanks for helping me get to 2,000 followers. We are now at 2,004 followers on the channel. Whew. My God. It's insane. It's absolutely insane. But yeah, if you're new to the channel, you're interested in the content, you're having a good time, hit that follow button. Let's try to get to 3,000 followers soon. Let's do it. 3,000 followers. Yes, and remember to join the Discord. Thank you, DK. Love to have you. Have a great community over there. Showcase your project, get some help from others, and just join the cool community that we have here. I hope you like. One thing I want to note: tomorrow I most likely will not be streaming due to I'm going to a concert tonight. Usually when I go to a concert, it means I get home at like 11-12 p.m., which means I most likely will not wake up at 4:45 in the morning to stream. Just as a heads up. There's a great community on Discord, and then there's me. Jesus. This guy. DK is fantastic, by the way. We just love trolling him. But at the end of every stream, folks, we always love to throw a raid to a fellow programming streamer out there in the world. That's the raid message that we use. Would love to have you there. Let's see who's on. See who's on. Wow, we got a lot of friends on today. I feel like we should go raid Jamie. It's been a while since he's been on. What are they doing? Tech startup 24 hours? Damn. Okay. But there's no one there. They're probably all sleeping because I'm pretty sure they're on the same time zone as me. So let's go raid C# Fritz. Show him some love. He ain't doing much. Yeah, no, he ain't doing anything. Check before. I love it though. 52 viewers, man, doing nothing. That's what's up. Yeah, we'll raid C# Fritz. I haven't raided him in a while either. He's one who helped put together the live coders team. He's a huge influence in our community here on Twitch for programming. So show him some love, give him a follow, and don't forget to give him the raid message, of course. Rip the bun, man. Rip the bun. Thank you all again for coming by. Enjoy the raid, and I will catch you all in the next few days. Peace and love.